Hey everyone, this is Dan from MMORPG Tips. I hope you're all doing well. This is another part of the Ultimate WoW Gold Guide on MMORPGtips.com. I will leave a link in the description for that. If you've been enjoying the videos or finding MMORPGtips.com helpful, I would really appreciate a sub or a comment or a like. They really help me out with running both the site and the channel. So thank you for that. I finished up most of the vanilla TBC and Wrath dungeons, so I thought I'd do some raids and some other types of farms. And today we're doing the raid Sunwell Plateau. And it's actually one of my favorites because it's a little bit different and you can get a lot of really nice patterns. I got the 4 patterns or plans or designs or whatever they were in the time that I was here. I did 10 runs. One of them had a value of over 200k, the other ones weren't that good, like 5 to 10k. But you can get lucky and get some really nice patterns, and since the drop rate is like I got 4 in less than an hour, or actually just a little over half an hour, you actually have some decent chances of getting some nice patterns. So what you want to do is just head on in, kill everything except or up to the first boss. Don't actually kill any bosses or you'll be locked out and you won't be able to reset. There are a lot of mobs in here, and they're, as you can see, they're in like big packs, which makes it really nice for farming. There aren't really that many raids that are good to farm these days, especially for Transmog and stuff like that, so I find this really welcoming after doing a lot of dungeons, just to get a little bit of different pace or something different to do. When I was here, I actually noticed that the price of these gems that drop as well had gone up a lot on my server, so you might want to check that out as well. When you get to around this point of the instance, go ahead and create a group in the group finder and then leave it. You might want to wait a little bit more. I do it at this point because my character is pretty fast runner, so I can get to the end before I get ported out. Might want to wait up to this point to create a group if you're a slow runner, but you can mount in here, so it doesn't really matter that much. The transmog in here is pretty terrible, so you might, if you're unlucky and you don't get any good patterns or plans, you might spend half an hour here and get pretty much nothing of value. But I still really like to farm. I like these RNG types of farms where you can suddenly get one item worth several hundred K that makes up for all the time spent. It's kind of the same thing that makes Uldaman fun, even though I'm so sick of it, and there's always this small chance to get something good. As you can see there, I got ported out, and it was actually just before the last group of mobs that I usually kill before the first boss. So I wasted a bit too much time getting there. But that's basically up to the point where you want to kill in the dungeon and then port out, and then you can mount up and just run back and reset and do it all over again. So now let's move on to the front part. Let's look at the loot Appraiser. So just around 325k in 33 minutes, making this a great farm. And since it's patterns and plans, it's not the like items that are oversaturated with on the market. It's not just the same old transmog that you have a bunch posted on the auction house. It's a different type of item, which I think makes it really nice. Just pop over here every once in a while, do a 30-minute farm and hope for something nice. And at the very least, you're gonna get a few items that you probably don't already have on the auction house. So let's look at TSM, and the pattern I got is selling for a bit lower than Loot Appraiser showed, but still very good. And the other two patterns and plans, not really that good, but still nice to have. And then just a lot of crappy transmog that I'm probably just gonna end up vendoring. But that's it for now. I hope you go over here and check the farm out and get some really nice high value patterns or plans. If you enjoyed the video, please sub or comment or like. It's really appreciated and helps me running the site and the channel. So thank you very much for that, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.